All
Hi.
right. Good morning. Hi, mga ka-SuperVAs. If you have seen our post right for today's podcast, it's like feeling the heat. Or do we feel the heat? It's still very cold in the Philippines. It's summer is approaching nonetheless, right? So as summer is coming, and some VAs' dreams are actually to work from a beach or to work from anywhere in the world, right? Sipping iced coffee, maybe having their laptops open and the waves in the background, or who knows, maybe if you're in Japan, maybe having some what they call this cherry blossom there in the background in the cafe you are in. But when it comes to that, right, as amazing as it looks, is remote work travel actually achievable for us that work remotely or us that are VAs, right? Is it just for IG or flexing? Maybe, right? But before you pack your bags and plan your tickets and book your flights too, going to your workcation, let's have fun today and have an unfiltered discussion on whether remote work travel is actually just hype or the ultimate freelancer or VA goal nowadays. Good morning to everybody out there, to all our listeners and viewers around the world, and advance summercation to everybody. And the cough here is catching up to me and Miss Rach. So pardon if we cough every now and then. And you're not gonna be infected anyway. So we're safe here. And there we go. Good morning, Jersey. We're watching from Batangas, where beaches are everywhere. Right. Good
Hi,
morning.
Jersey.
All right. How about you, Miss Rach? You looking forward to beaches come this
For
summertime?
sure. I actually have one coming up already this March. We already have a plan for the first week of March. Of course, we love summer.
All right, there we go. Right, and probably a lot of you guys have already like booked tickets as well, or maybe like your favorite places. Like, hey, reserve me that entire week. I'm gonna be there come March or come April, so I can just enjoy my work life there. Right. So summer season is coming, and for everybody out there, right, where is your favorite summer destination? Right, inside the country,
Oh.
locally, or outside? Right? Share your favorite summer destinations in our comment sections, right? Where is your favorite destination to be in? Like every summer, I gotta be there. Is it like Baguio, but there are no beaches there? Or is it like somewhere on the south where there are more waters than other places, right? Where is your favorite summer destination? And maybe
How
for
about you?
yeah, I know, right? I was like gonna say it's kind of like hard to answer probably for some because maybe not going out that much. But past times, what I got to experience is like going to the south as well. Some places
Mm,
in Batangas and like some beaches there, but I can't remember the place, the name of the places even. But I think I was not yet say working, what they call this, working from home back then. But being in the VA world, I came across like lots and lots of people that are like totally just on the move all the time. Some of them are like in Japan, like literally when I got to talk to them, and some of them are like outside in different countries too. That's why what they call this at the start, I got to mention about that. But some as well are like every week are they are traveling locally inside the country, and I'm like, my, it is amazing. I gotta get myself a good laptop. I still have to prepare one for myself because yes, people, I mean, like maybe some of you, if you have like what they call this big vehicles and you have like big bags, right? You can probably bring your desktop and stuff. But for the others, like you would need like laptops for sure. Ultimate portability kind of thing. And there we go. We get to see from Jersey, right? Bohol, her favorite summer destination, though haven't been there. Should I book the tickets now? Yeah,
You
I'll check the
should.
deal and share the comment. How much is the tickets right now? Booking early, cheaper tickets. Yeah.
Oh, it's funny because I just saw on Facebook that Cebu Pacific actually, what do you call this, posted something about,
Hmm.
I think incoming ticket fare. I just saw it like hours ago. So I think it's coming in this March. So there will be like ticket sales for Cebu Pacific. So you might want to check that out.
Oh, is this like the what they call this? Their piece
It's
fair,
fair.
something like that,
Yeah.
right? Is it
I
is it like literally piso like that?
Not exactly. The last time that
Mm.
we booked, there's like 88 pesos. But like the base fare is 1 peso. But like the actual amount that you'll pay is not actually 1 peso because there will be like
Mhm.
surcharge or something like that. But it's actually really cheap. Like
Mhm.
when you have like 2,000 peso or let's say 4,000, sometimes they're as low as 300 pesos, 600. I think my experience, the lowest amount that I paid for an airfare is 88 pesos.
Oh
Like,
wow.
yeah, 88 pesos. So, okay, that's still a good deal. Even not 1 peso, but 88 pesos. My gosh, diba parang bus fare lang. So,
Yeah, it's just like going somewhere 3 hour travel or something like that. And there we go for Mochi as well, right? Not for me. I rarely go out for vacation, but yes, Mochi for you and the other guys out there that like yeah, pretty much I'm just like a home buddy kind of thing. Most certainly, you have at least like that one destination, right? I
yeah.
want to go there. I want to visit there, right? Like, what would be your favorite destination, Mochi? Right? And once again for Jersey, right? She wanted to go to Bohol out there, and yeah, I think that's great. I've never been there, I think, or maybe it's like my memory is failing me as a kid, like field trip. I'm not sure.
I
Chocolate
like
hills,
Bohol.
right?
Bohol is
Mm.
so chill. Like, I think it has good beaches for sure, like good coastline, and at the same time, it's so chill. But some people, like I know some people, they find Bohol boring because maybe it's too chill for
Mm.
them, and they're more into like really adventure and parties. But I like Bohol. It's so laid back. It's so nice if you really want to go rest. Spend your weekend nicely. Nice talaga Bohol.
Oh, so mostly it's like how to put it, nature kind of feel there in
Yeah.
Bohol. I see. When you were mentioning there a while ago, what they call this, maybe some other people would think like Bohol might be a little bit, say, too laid back, kind of boring. I was like, oh, maybe it is like nature versus like a Boracay kind of feel, right? You have the
Mm.
beach there, you have the waters, and you have a lot of like bars and whatnot there. So Bohol is nature. You want nature, quiet, go to
Go to.
Bohol.
Mm. I like
Book
this
now.
one as well. Yeah, according to Yachi, oh, shout out Rachel. That's not me po, different Rachel. And Blessy, ayan, Puerto G as
Oh,
soon. Ayan.
bless.
Puerto Galera is also a good destination. Like, if you wanted like an island life, then easy access from Manila. It's also good. Puerto Galera. And they will be having like they're building a bridge from Batangas to Mindoro, Puerto Galera. So it would be easier access later on, sooner or later. Uy, sama niyo
Gosh.
naman kami sa Puerto Galera. Nainggit na pala.
I think Blessy as well is from Puerto
Yeah.
Galera. Yeah, right. Like just living the life every day, right? Near the waters and everything. That's cool, right? Like just having these ideas inside the head or the pictures rather, right? Like nice view, nature, waters, and just typically enjoying and chilling, having that therapeutic kind of effect at work. It's just like something like, yeah, I really want to do it because how to put it? Like, yeah, work is work, and on a typical work setup, we yearn for that, right? I want to go vacation. I want to go like let's say 2 3 weeks leave or something like that for typical work. Give me a 1 month vacation. But now here in the virtual world, it's more like yeah, I have more, say, leeway to be able to do
Mm,
that, right?
mm.
There for Zaril, right? Zaril prays a Siki whore and going there this March already. Like tickets are booked and secured, right? Siki whore. This is like, is this like near Romblon, Siki whore? Like near Antique, like that?
I think not near Antique, but also Visayas. Actually, it's a relatively smaller island
Mm-hmm, I see.
than most like Visayan Islands. Not sure where exactly, but it's becoming a good good. It's becoming like a new tourist, not new, but becoming
Mm-hmm.
more famous as a tourist destination here in the Philippines. Yeah,
Oh, must
mainly
be a really
because
nice place.
yeah, for sure. Mainly because it's not yet as maybe popular and at the same
Mm.
time crowded, unlike let's say Boracay or Puerto Galera or even what do you call this? Or even I forget the name of this place. Ano nga
Mm-hmm.
to? Yung magandang beach din. The one that Miss Mo and Boss Phyllis went to last
Oh, yeah,
January.
yeah.
Ano name nun? I forgot.
I
Diba?
can't remember the
Makalimutan.
name. How to travel? Can't
Anyway,
remember places.
Siargao, yeah, yeah, yeah. Siargao, it's actually
Siargao.
Siargao, yeah.
There we
Because
go.
Siargao is actually very, very populated as well. So,
Yeah, like this
I
is
don't
like
like this. Florian, wag naman ganyan. Grabe naman summer destination fire. No, I don't want it to be my final. Grabe naman. Oh, hi, Donalyn. I think I know this
oh,
person. El Nido, yes. El
Video
Nido
is
is also
Palawan.
so nice.
All right, very good. Lots of amazing places here in the country, right? I think Philippines is like blessed to have like how our setup is because they're like easy places or not easy places, but like if you want to really have like a good staycation or like what we're talking about workation, there are so many islands and beaches and places to choose from like just all how to put it like all nature per se or like something that is like more lively, like maybe like Siargao, like a very crowded and very populated already, and just I don't know, like drink the day away and work the night away, kind of thing. Yeah. So
Pero
you
I
guys,
think,
right?
yeah,
Yeah,
Bora
yeah.
is actually nice as well, as Mochi mentioned.
Mm.
Pero Mochi, I don't believe you. You've been to Batangas as well, di ba? Sabi niya Bora lang daw. Nag-Batangas ka, I know.
So yeah, right. With all of these amazing things that you guys are, or amazing places that you guys got to share now. First and foremost, thank you, right? Because probably some of a lot, maybe a lot of people out there are like me, like I don't know the name of the place, but I want to go there and I cannot
Mm,
go because I
mm.
don't know the name of the place, right? And you got to share all of these what they call these amazing spots here in the country that you guys are planning to go to, that you guys are booked already and prepared to join to have your workation at, right? So having those destinations already in your mind, right? How do you picture like spending your summer then? Right, like
Yeah.
okay, we're gonna go there. We're gonna fly to let's say fly to Sikihor or go to Siargao, right? Like do surfing while holding your laptop or something like that. How do you picture your summer vacation is gonna be? Because for one, as we know, most of what they call this people say working online, right? You're a remote worker or a VA in the VA field. You might be most probably working flip time, right? Because basically American time or Western time is late, say 12, 14, 13 hours or so. And now, of course, right, daytime for us typically would be rest. How would you spend your
So,
summer, right? How are you guys gonna do it? Like, please share your thoughts in the comment section. And how about for you, Miss Rachel? Like when you're doing your summer rotation like that, because
mm.
you're more experienced than me when it comes to this, how does it usually roll?
Actually, there's like a big difference now compared to before I was a virtual assistant because before I was a teacher, so I have like 1 month to spend for summer. So I really like do 1 month of summer vacation. Like I go hiking, I go to beaches, I do paragliding, other stuff, many different activities. I go to CDO for rafting. So everything that I could think of, I do it during summer vacation. However, when I started becoming a virtual assistant, I think there's like less outings for me for summer, and at the same time I mostly go on vacation right now during the Burr months, not exactly summer already. So like right now I do summer vacations, but usually every like weekends, and I no longer do like the long term or like weekly or 1 week vacation or even 2 weeks vacation, right?
Oh, so it kind of got flipped too.
Yeah.
It's like it became like quote unquote the old summer season of like vacation became like the Burr months for you this
Yeah.
time around. Hmm. I see. Is it like the same for all of you guys out there? Like before, like entire summertime literally is like your vacation time, but now kind of like adjusted as well in the year, right? Given that you have a different work setup as a VA, right? Did it change? Let us know in the comment section. There you
How
go. And
about you?
Mochi.
How do you spend your summer vacation, Ja?
Yeah, my summer vacation back then, say prior coming here or prior becoming say somebody in the VA world, just like everybody that's here today, is how to put it, no vacation at all. There is no vacation at all. You're
Oh
like
yeah.
working 7 days a week and pretty much like no holidays, no nothing, no whatever. So that was like a crazy way to live. Albeit the vacation back then was like when we had to take breaks from work, and that would be like say a couple of months. Albeit was like still very kind of how to put it, like you're in the work state still, because you had to do things of work even outside of work back then. So it was like kind of a weird setup because like every day was like literally work. But prior that was like the
Mm-mm.
same experience as yours. Like how to put it, summertime summertime, like give me all the vacation days and like that. I'm gonna take all of those and just enjoy whatever, like go out, what they call this, maybe just if I'm in the metro, like just go out, explore the city, watch movies maybe and whatnot, right? Enjoy pretty much what I can, and of course like try to get fit during those free time, or maybe
Oh.
like get fat as well and eat, and just enjoy those relaxing moments. So yeah, it was pretty much like that for me. So how about for you guys, right? Our viewers and listeners, how is it for you? How do you do your summer currently? How was it back then, right? How was the flow for you during those times? Are you more like of a homebody, like true and true, just at home every day? Like I just go out for groceries or kind of stuff like that, or maybe on a date, or like you really go out like Miss Rachel, like she's going hiking, going paragliding, maybe skydiving is somewhere inside there too. Who knows? A lot of activities all throughout, right? How did you go, or how did it go for you guys, right? And as you guys are like sharing there in our what they call this comment section, your experiences is basically once again, right? Our thing for today, right? Our discussion for today is like about the workation, right? Workcation, not staycation, right? But workation, because pretty much as a virtual assistant, right? We can literally work from anywhere around the world, right? And basically, workation, as the name implies, is a combination, say, of work and vacation, where you work remotely while traveling. No woke people here. You work remotely while traveling, and it's like a growing trend, right? That allows, say, maybe employees that are not VAs, but they work remotely to say work from anywhere, such as beach and resorts or even mountains. Because, like, let's say you have like
Wow.
this one Sky, what is this? Starlink, right? You have Starlink,
Starlink.
or you have excellent internet out there. Like, okay, I got my trusted laptop here, my work laptop. I got all my stuff, my tent and whatever vacation bag, and I'm good to go, right? Workation, right? When it comes to workation, a growing trend out there, right? Like, what could be indeed, the benefits when it comes to this, right?
Oh.
how are things going on per se with this? Guys, for our listeners there, what do you think of a workcation setup? Is this something like that you've been doing all along for quite some time since you have been in the VA world, or something that you are just like say, yeah, I'm still trying to plan, to do something like that, especially it is coming summertime. And here for Miss Rach, I think you are already like planning, like what they call this,
Um,
the book tickets, right? How is it for you? Like, in your mind, like this is my workation gonna be like.
well, I've been doing it already since I started here. Like, I remembered whenever I go vacation during December, every December or Burr months. Usually, of course, I bring my laptop and make sure that I have a trusted internet. And the thing is, uh, it's kind of course it's ideal because you can bring your work anywhere for sure, especially
Mhm.
for my line of work. We're working for in social media, so all our tasks can be done like without facing clients or other VAs. So we're not client facing, so we can work even if like we're not on camera. So that's not a problem really for us. So there's like the benefits of being work from anywhere, a virtual assistant. You don't have like specific office space. Of course, you can go everywhere. Like it's very flexible for me to work anywhere as long as I have my laptop, my internet connection, and as long as I have like even a chair, or even I don't have a chair, right? I can just sit on, on the floor and open my laptop and I can work already. But of course, it's case to case basis for sure, because not everybody has like, let's say, has the same tasks that I have,
Mhm.
that
Yeah.
allows me to be more flexible into working, in different areas, right?
Yep, agree. When you got to mention there, like especially like if say somebody would be client facing or not client facing, yeah, definitely that's like a part to consider there. But nonetheless, they are not say something to totally hinder you, right? Because like we can don say virtual backgrounds and whatnot with various virtual tools online that's very common nowadays, and like maybe just sit by the sand while you're doing your your task. You're literally by the waters already. You have your trusty laptop, you have your good internet, and pretty much you're good and set to go, right?
Yeah.
There we go.
For Rachel, no vacation for me too, except when we are invited to have overnight stays in hotels. Like, wow, Marriott or Manila Hotel. Very specific. But like super rare ito. Basta may laptop, pwede na on the go. For sure. Ayan. But I know someone, Jack, from our team, who's
Mm.
actually doing workation. Like, he's flying out to
Uh,
different countries, spending like 2 weeks, 3 weeks,
oh
on that
wow.
specific country, or let's just say specific destination.
Mhm.
And he spends his days working from that country. So, I would like to call our special guest. Jack doesn't know that we have a surprise guest as well. Yeah. So let's call in Kristan. Hi, Kristan.
Oh, hello, Kristen. Hello, good morning.
Hi.
Hey, hello, can you hear me?
Hi.
Yeah, look terrible.
No.
You look fine. You look fine.
Hey
Ayan.
guys.
Hi, Kristan. Can you share with us, because this person is really going everywhere with his laptop, and he's always on Zoom, mind you. Like, for of course,
Mhm.
for the entire duration of our work, he's always on Zoom. So he's like killing it there doing the workation. So Kristan, can you share with us like how do you do the workation, and maybe share us some of your experiences that you had for the past, maybe for previous experiences that you have.
Well,
When was the most recent time that you were doing a vacation? Is it
recent
like two
travel
weeks ago or
I
something?
had, actually, it was last December. I was working in
Mm.
Vietnam for 2 weeks.
Yes.
Yeah, I was in Da Nang, so yeah, it was a beautiful place. And for me, actually, a workation, it's actually a place where it can give you peace while you're working. It's a lot different from a workstation because workstation is just a place where you just work, right?
Mhm.
You're on your computer, you're on your doing your own thing. But workation is something where you feel at peace, you feel at home while doing your job, and you have this sense of fulfillment as well. You get what I mean? Like when I was in Vietnam last December, I was working, but I didn't really feel like working because I was just by the window on a chair with my laptop and then feeling the waves,
Wow.
listening to it. It was very calming, and that's why I enjoy this workation setup. And I think a lot of us can also, kumbaga, nakaka-relate ang lahat, I believe, because nowadays VAs are very in trend. And we are seeking this peace in our generation right now na alam natin na deserve natin to eh. So why not, di ba? If you have the means and you have, it's a blessing to be a VA actually. So we already have the means. So why not grab it, di ba? Why not
I
grab for
love
that
it.
peace? Why not get it? You can, di ba? If your
Yeah.
problem is, kunwari, may family ka na inalagaan, why not bring them with you? Di ba? It's
Oh,
not
yeah.
it's not about money. So yeah,
I
I think
agree.
that's my take on the workation. It's a place of peace and work, and also you
Ah.
can earn. But so
Oh, I
works.
agree. Like Kristen mentioned bringing your family. That's what we do. Like, maybe 2 years ago, 2023, was that 2 years already? 2023, I think. 2022, I don't remember anymore. Anyway, what we did is like we spent 2 weeks as well traveling. Kami naman Panay Island. So we're going to Bacolod, to Iloilo, to what are the other Capiz, to Antique, Aklan. But we are with family. So, I can travel as well with them. But the thing is, I'm sleeping while we're traveling, like during
Mhm.
car rides. I'm sleeping because that's why sleep hours, right? So, but yeah, I agree. You can bring your families when you're in vacation and work with them, go on vacation with them. But if they're also working from anywhere. Kasi if not, of course, it would be difficult for them. Or maybe they can file their leave. So that's something else, of course.
Yeah, that's great though. You know what Kristen shared there. I really feel it. You know, like I feel what you're trying to describe. Right, like everybody out there, do you feel it like that? You know, when you're traveling out there, you just get that like how to put it, like that peaceful vibe. You know, that what he was mentioning. And for me, that is like literally the mind breather kind of effect, right? Because you're not just quote unquote like in one room only, but I get to go out. And if you are in a different place, it's literally a different place for you for say a week or two. And that is like refreshing at the very least, right? You open the curtains of your windows, so like, different people, different sounds, right? Different, the different place out there. And literally after work or during break times, like, yeah, okay, I'm going to go out. I'm going to take a walk, right? And that is
Yeah.
like, amazing. Yeah.
Just
That is,
imagine like after working in the evening, then in the morning you can see the sunrise from at the beach, 'di ba? So it's still, even if it's not like traveling per se, just staying at one place, but being at a beautiful place, right? While working, it's already so good. Like I remember a friend, she's also a virtual assistant, but not from here. What she does is she books places for 1 month or 2 months, and she stays there for 2 months. So like the reason why she spends like 1 month or 2 months in a place, because she mentioned that she's still working. So she cannot like travel all the areas that she wanted to travel at the pace when you have like the entire week off. So what she does is she spends 2 months, she will rent a place, like rent a room or rent a house, and then she will stay there with her belongings. And for 2 months, she will make that place her home. I was like, wow, sana all. Sana all talaga.
Gosh, it really gives that amazing effect in the mind, right? Like, yeah, if 1 week is too tight for you, right? 2 weeks too tight, rent a
What?
place. Indeed, same thing, right? Maybe if it's locally, then it's like say like a plane ticket, pretty much as well. Could be kind of effect if you're traveling outside, but definitely, like what Kristen mentioned a while ago, if you are able to do it, why not, right? Maybe the only thing holding you back per se is like I've never done this before, so it kind of feels like odd for me, right? I need to book a ticket, I need to prepare my luggage, right? And then I need to carry my laptop, prepare my internet backup and whatnot. But yeah, I think it's like really worth it to do that. I've never like really tried doing that myself, but I can see myself like gonna do that for sure. Just like okay, what do I need to prepare and so on, right? Bring my trusty microphone as well because I talk a
That
lot.
sounds
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
For you, Kristan, like when you travel, what are the things or the essentials that you bring with you? Because of course, you will be working from wherever you are. So what are the usual things that you do or you bring whenever you travel?
Yeah, of course. Since I know that I will be working, of course, laptop is non-negotiable, and I always bring my phone and always make sure that it has a load since I can control the internet over there. Like, yes, there may be internet in the hotel. You're gonna have to make sure about that. But of course, you can't be sure if there's gonna be fluctuations or what. So you're gonna have to be bringing your phone or any Wi-Fi, mobile Wi-Fi, and also a power bank. Those are non-negotiables. Uh, and of course, bring yourself.
How about cord? Like, what do you call that? Extension cords. Do you bring
Oh,
extension cords?
actually, no, because the airports doesn't really allow cords anymore. So yeah,
Mm, yeah.
I tried bringing one time, but airport security took it from me. So no, no
Oh.
cords.
I think
And
you can if it's in check-in. No?
check-in luggage. Yeah, I think, but I haven't tried it yet. But
I
I
think
mean,
I did before. I always bring I always bring extension cords. That's the
yeah,
reason
maybe
here.
that was my mistake. I put it on my hand carry.
Ah, I see. I think you can bring it as long as it's in check-in. Because
Mm.
there are like hotels, they don't have like a lot of sockets. So you have to bring extension cord. That's for me because I have like a lot of things to plug in.
Also, a universal socket actually,
Oh yeah.
because not all hotels have the
Yeah.
same sockets.
Exactly. Oh, I love that. You see, you have to have international socket jack if you're trying to work from international areas. Love that. Sana all.
I actually remembered something very, what they call this, a very interesting there. But how about for you guys, right? Some of you, our listeners and viewers, probably have been traveling for one way or another as well. What do you bring as your essentials when you're doing your workation? May it be, say, in the north, the south, or outside the country? Do you bring extension cords? What do you bring, right? Please share in the comment sections the stuff that you're like. These are always, like my workcation setup per se, right? Share in the comment section. And at the same time, right, Kristen, you are like working or you got experience like working outside of the country. When it comes to internet, right? The internet, do you buy local internet or like the local SIM there, right? And then buy their load, or like you do it like I'm not sure, like via Glow, via Smart, or you buy some international packages there. How do you go about your internet?
Actually, I make sure to order a SIM or eSIM actually, and I have it preloaded. Like how many gigs for per day, just for backup.
Mhm.
And of course, just always make sure that the hotel that you're staying in has internet. That's the main thing. Then the SIM card, the pocket Wi-Fi, they're all just backup.
All right, there we go. Yeah, because I remembered back then traveling in different places too. What they call this? Didn't have eSIM back then. Always had to buy local SIM cards and had to load to be able to like say get a signal for one, right? Signal to send messages and to have internet at the same time, right? So I was like, oh yeah, if I were to I say be traveling to outside of the country, what would be say my best source of internet? And definitely it would be a local SIM, right? And now eSIM is like more common than ever. So basically, like you order online, however it might be. I actually don't know how it goes. Like you order eSIM for your phone, and I don't know how you're gonna say plug it inside there and load. Buy the load, right? Is it like that? As simple as it sounds, Kristen?
Yeah, actually, it's just as simple as that. You buy it. Actually, I buy it at Club, and then buy at the airport.
Mm.
You pick it up and then just plug it in.
Oh, I see. Okay, I totally no experience with eSIMs when it comes to that. Ah, how about you, Mr. H? You got to experience anything like that? Your eSIMs and buying load from say of a different country's ISP.
Yeah, for sure. I remembered before. Usually at the airports. This The eSIM are not yet like
Mm,
popular before. They have like small, what do you call that? Internet
Pocket
pocket
Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi. Yeah.
mm.
So I bring that and then I buy a physical SIM, and then that's what I use for internet. So I just make sure that I have pocket Wi-Fi. I think we still do that. Like we still have pocket Wi-Fi, and then you can add any kind of SIM card, even like abroad or internationally, you can bring pocket Wi-Fi for that.
Oh, there. Rachel here. Pocket money. Oh, her workcation stuff, right? Pocket money, of course, definitely for snacks on the side, and laptop cords, headset, data to connect to the internet in case something happens, like disconnection happens, and what do you call it? Oh, so don't forget to bring your clothes as well. Do your change of clothes there, undergarments, two tops and two pants and shorts for pretty much, and just wash if you need to wash. Like I think this is like a weekly kind of setup for Rachel here, right? Otherwise, you would need maybe like 20 pieces or something
And
like that there. And Angel here getting to share like eSIMs nowadays might be say installed via QR codes. I've never actually got to try this. Maybe I should try doing this because what they call this, because basically my phone is capable of doing that, but I've never got to touch eSIMs. I got to bring like something what you mentioned, Miss Raish, what they call this,
pocket.
pocket Wi-Fi's, right? Something like that. So definitely gonna gonna be trying that one out, right? And definitely overall as a whole, if you can have the vacation, by all means have, right? Or a workation rather, right? Not like an entire summer thing, but like have the workation because that's a different way of living, a different norm, and if it is enriching, why not, right?
Oh yeah, of course. Also, but of course, even if you're traveling or sometimes you do like workation, there will always be like unexpected challenges. Like aside from internet connectivity, of course, there will be like unexpected expenses or even like maybe financial emergency fund problems. So how do you work on that? Like for example, there are places that sometimes your credit card will not work. But I think there's like right now one of the things that we can use for international travels. It's really nice. The Gcash card, if you know
Oh,
that. Like there's like a lot of international um destinations already that recognizes GCash card. Because sometimes credit cards will not work. I'm not sure for you guys. How about you, Kristan, based on your experiences traveling?
Yeah, actually, for me, I make sure that my Gcash card and also this thing called GoTime.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
Actually, very good to use nowadays, and it's actually accepted since it's under Visa, so it's accepted in other countries as well. So it's a really good backup in case your credit card or your debit card won't work. Make sure to always have them with you. Gcash card, GoTime card. That's it for me.
Mm,
oh,
yeah.
oh.
Do you bring
Is it?
like cash, like hard cash at least?
Yes. At the airport, actually, I make sure to at least withdraw a few cash because there are places that don't accept credit cards or any card. They only accept, like, for example, some buses. They only
Mm.
accept like cash payments in some stores. Or so it's good to have some on you.
All right, this Gcash card, guys. This is like, are you guys talking like a physical card or like?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Physical
Oh,
card, they have that.
You can
You
order
can
it to
order that,
your
Jack. That's
cousin's
only
Gcash account.
200 pesos.
really? I feel like I'm living in a cave or something. I don't know these things.
We need to
It's
go
actually
outside,
a
right?
good it's actually a good like burner card like if you wanted because of course you can control how much money do you have on Gcash unlike for example credit card so like if you wanted to spend let's just say I use Gcash for subscriptions because
Mhm.
if my Gcash doesn't have money they cannot like they can
Right.
True.
so so I make sure that for like online transactions I use Gcash the Gcash card and that's really great because sometimes you forgot to unsubscribe to some programs and then they cannot really charge you because you don't have like money on Gcash and at the same time it will not be used like as much as for like let's say hacking or something like for example
Mhm.
for credit card sometimes once someone hack your credit card they can get or like
Yeah.
uh what do you call this get everything spend all of your credit limit but for example for Gcash that's why I don't add like really large amount
Mhm.
on
Mhm.
Gcash so that's why like even if it's hacked or something I know it will not be like very painful for me so yeah, I make sure that it has enough, but not like a lot, a lot.
Yes, yes. Actually, that's the great thing about it. You can limit what you put in it, especially if you're that kind of person who spends a lot. So you can limit yourself by putting an exact amount only, and you can only spend up to this much, because after that, you can use your card, of course, and at least it's a good way to limit yourself if you're the kind of person who you only magastos. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm learning from you guys, like never ever thought of using it like that. And definitely now, like there are a lot of ideas in my head as to how to utilize like these other cards as backups, right? And one great reason for that is like indeed, what you guys are mentioning, security, right? So that your main, right, is gonna be secured still, and whatever you need to just spend with, or like say insert in whatever terminal or scan in whatever terminal is like only what you can say really like okay I just put a little bit of something there right so
Yeah. Kaya for me, I really don't use like my bank accounts for subscription ever
mm,
since GCash card was invented. So,
mhm,
every subscription, everything that goes online, it's all on
mhm,
GCash na lang. At least for me. But how about for I'm just curious, Kristen. Like how do you balance like work and leisure? Because sometimes when you
mhm.
do workation, of course, you cannot go all out because you're working. But at the same time, you wanted to explore the entire space or the entire area. So how do you balance that one?
Yeah, for me, because I'm the kind of person who actually just enjoy peace and quiet, so I don't really require that much going out. So actually, well, while I'm working, it's also a bit of a leisure for me since I'm enjoying the view, I'm enjoying the environment, and actually during break, there are times when I would just go out, like when I was in Vietnam, I would just go out during break and walk on the beach and just enjoy the air, the wind, the waves, and that's it. That's also a leisure for me. And then go back to work, and then after logging out, rest a few, and then I'll go out. It's just a very, very, very calming routine for me.
Oh yeah, I think we're different, Tristan, because I'm the adventure traveler. I do everything when I travel. That's why it's difficult for me. Like I remembered when we're doing workation like that. I have days that I go on leave. Like let's just say 3 days for like let's say for my 2 week vacation because I wanted to for that like 3 days to be like very specific with adventures. I'll just do, travel, really travel, and do activities and not work at all. So I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
that's
So
something different.
actually, I have those kind of moments as well, but I make sure to schedule those during the weekend. So
Oh,
during work, I can get to work and as well have my chill time and enjoy the view and all. But during the weekends, then that's the time when I go out and be the adventurous type kind of traveler.
Oh, I see. Oh, now, Jack, you have ideas already.
Yes, yes, definitely, right. Because I never really got to experience that yet, but definitely I am like all for it, right? However, it might be like maybe like loaded with activities, or maybe like just relaxing in a different place completely outside of the country, and like grabbing every little moment there, being able to relax. Maybe like what Kristen said, on my break, I just go down, walk, and see these other things. Maybe see some local there and say like, "Hey, peace," right? Something like that. And however it might be, and ultimately have activities on the weekend. I am all for this. And I'm glad that this is our topic today, because like it's summer is coming indeed. And a lot of our what they call this our viewers here, our listeners, are pretty much like maybe also like thinking, what else can we add, how else can we go about things during summertime. And we're getting to like share a lot of awesome stuff here, and that is great, right? And what they call this, from how to spend stuff outside the country, your cards and whatnot. How do we go about our day specifically, and how it is for us, like literally that we are doing such a thing. Because one of the things that we got to talk about earlier was like, is it just like all the hype, really, right? Is it just like all selfies and photos only for the gram, or is it like something really rewarding? Right. And it's thus far it shows like, okay, it's a different setup. You can't do like a 30-day straight thing unless you rent a place like your friend, right? Was really rent
Yeah.
for a month and two. Yet ultimately, it is rewarding nonetheless, right? Because now you don't have to be, say, like in a typical work setup, or like mine before, you cannot really move per se, right? Especially during the work week, Monday to Friday. Now, you want to move, prepare your stuff. That's it. And then let's go. Oh, yeah.
But yeah, but I think there's like some people, they don't like that kind of setup. Like we have a comment here, like we posted yesterday, what do you call this, an invitation reminder for this live stream, and he mentioned, call me old school, but I'd rather separate business from pleasure. So yeah, there are still people, I think, the workation setup, this is mostly like the millennials and Gen Z thing. I think those, those on those age bracket, they are more into that compared to, the older generations. But I think that's okay, like whatever is your preference, whatever you like, or how you spend your work or your vacation, of course that's all up to you. As long as you can do the work, you can deliver the job, then do as what you should.
True. And ultimately, the goal is not simply to be like, how to put it, like just for, what is the term here? Just for kind of like display kind of thing, right? Not just for the gram, but whichever works for you, that would be great. Number one is that it must be, say, how to put it, at the very least gives you peace, right? Gives you peace, gives you comfort, improves the quality of your work life. Maybe like literally separate work is work, relax is relax. I myself say that work is work, break is break, right? Totally break is break, no work within there. And if you want to somewhat mix it in, right, for a different experience in life, as long as you don't say, quote unquote, hurt yourself, try, go, right, enjoy, right. The important thing is to enjoy, right, to enjoy, to relax, because life is not just all about work, right. Definitely our goal is not to be, say, in whatever field out there, not to just say, quote unquote, break your back till you're 50, 60, 70. There's so many other things in life in between, right, that are more important than work even. I'd say for one, family, going around places with family, with your dear loved ones as well. And by all means, right, however you want to balance it, whatever floats your boat, go for it, right? Enjoy life to the fullest as you deem, right?
I love that for sure.
Oh, workation, a blessing nonetheless, right? A blessing that nowadays, pretty much in the world, it's how to put it, as we are moving more and more into, say, a more quote unquote digital kind of setup, right? More higher technology. Working remotely is, say, an easy as easy as can be, right? Given that you have, say, okay, you're in the right field, the right job
Oh yeah.
posting, yeah, you are able to do so already. That's a blessing. And however you want to do it, however you want to mix it, then okay, yeah, just make the most out of it, right? Don't forget to relax, don't forget to enjoy, and don't forget to say, ultimately take care of yourself too, right? Not just all about work, but have those
I
vacations for you, however it might be. Have those mind breathers of a moment with you and family, right? Well, having that said, right, with all these amazing things, my heart is a little bit fluttery. Looking forward to the summer, right? Like most of you guys out there, like, what am I gonna do? Is it just gonna be like in a quiet place? Maybe do I rent a week or two? Maybe a month or two, right? Like, definitely for all of us here, have a balanced work life as much as possible. Work and as a personal life, and enjoy once again to the fullest. And ultimately, for final things here, final what do you call this? Final thoughts, regarding our topic today, Miss Rach and Kristen. Anything else that you would want to say, impart, to our listeners and viewers?
Yeah. Well, for me, for the workation part at least, of course, if you intend to work while doing, vacation or working from anywhere, I think for me, just make sure that you know your priority. Like if you wanted to really work at that moment, make sure that you are committed to work than if you're somewhere else. But if you're committed more to the vacation part, then make sure that you let other people know, let your members know, let your boss know that you will be vacationing, or maybe you will not be working as much as you have to because you are on a vacation. I think communication with your client is still a must. That's top one still. Make sure that you know they know. Make sure that if you cannot deliver or if you cannot really work, let them know. Hey, I will not be able to deliver this because I will be focusing on vacation or something. Let them know. But if you really are committed to work, make sure to deliver those, tasks, those projects, because you are not just vacationing, FYI, you are still working. So make sure that prioritize what you need to do. It's okay to do work life balance, work vacation balance, as long as you communicate it with your team, you communicate it with your client. So that's it.
All
I think
right. How
for
about for you,
me,
Kristen?
first of all, enjoy every bit of it. Don't be too hard on yourself. That the reason why you went out in the first place is so that you can enjoy. And second, plan ahead. Because you're also be working. You're not just going on a vacation. Again, it's a workation. So you'll be working. You have to plan ahead. Talk to your teammates. Talk to your boss. Talk to your leaders. Tell them your plans. Tell them where you will be staying. Tell them what you're going to do. What are your work that you're going to be doing while you were there, so they know in case you got logged out or internet became it fluctuates or what. At least they know. So plan ahead always. And also, since you're a VA, so your client might be from a different time zone. So always check your time zone where you are. So
Yes.
that's number one thing that you have to check where you're going. You might be 2 hours ahead because you won't be in the beach anymore. Like our time zone are different, so you always check that. And lastly, things might not go the way you intended them, but at least make sure to keep your head calm, plan ahead, and enjoy every bit of it. That's all that I can say.
All right.
All
Very
right,
good,
very good.
everybody. How to put it? Like, just number one, as always, make sure that there are no loose ends, right? Work properly, and everything inside do properly as well. And at the same time, when it comes to your vacation, as you work hard, what they say, play hard too, right? Just do things properly. Make sure to not drop the ball on anything, and ultimately, right, have an excellent work-life balance, however you deem so best in your own setup, because your life is very important. So, guys, thank you very much for joining us today. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, I think over here at Go Super VA and YouTube. And thank you very much for all our viewers and listeners once again. And we're looking forward to have you on our next podcast session as well. Thank you, Miss Rach. Thank you, Kristen. And thank you very much, everybody. Let's have fun today. Advance happy weekend to all of you. See you when we see you. Bye.
Bye.